massive. Tower waves rising, which is just fantastic. I am the golden boy, and so that is massive. Backlit walking, but I'm holding the lines. I'm so bit tired if the rhythm motion. Protect the tribe blocking, but it didn't last. Hit the button once, which is just fantastic. Golden cards spinning while the disco lights flash. Coin stacking higher in a glittering stash. Boss wave coming, but the rhythm's intact. Another wave deleted, which is just fantastic. Ray beams lighting up the room tonight. Scatter falling left and right. Boss appears and I deploy, dancing like this golden boy. I'm solid through the sky tonight. Disco lasers shining bright. Wave after wave just disappears so quick, which is just fantastic. Spartan shouting with the joy. I am the golden boy. I am the golden boy. Boss wave falling with dramatic. So that is massive. And it's fantastic. Everybody listen if you're playing this mode. One more stones, you better use code 300. Spartan says it proudly to the crowd in the chat. Trust me on this one, you don't skip that.
Oh, I should have probably cleared my throat before I actually started, but what's up, guys? My name is Spartan. Oh my gosh, hold on, give me a moment. Okay. Geez. Sorry, guys. Yeah, something came over me. Oh boy. What's up, everybody? We are back with another tournament stream. We have a super chat already from J-Dog. Yo, let me replay the activity.
Dog Storms 8196 super chatted $5. Which LDCloud subscription is the best for 2 accounts on a mobile device? It's very confusing to me.
Yes. Great question. Let me really quickly pull it up. Okay, here we go. Let's go over to this screen. And let's put this on the screen. Okay. So hopefully you can kind of see what's happening here. Sort of. Okay. So these are the current 4 plans that LDCloud offers. There's the VIP, which is their cheapest plan. Their KVIP, which is the second up. XVIP, which is just a lot better. And then MVP, which this one is the only one that will allow you to truly do multi-instance. So, for example, I have 2 towers that I play on, right? I have the KVIP plan on 2 different devices. For the VIP, KVIP, and XVIP, you would have to have a separate phone for each basically device, or each, yeah, you would need a separate device for each game that you play. The MVIP is basically the only plan that offers true multi-instance within one particular device. So, yeah. Let's see. It's very confusing to me. Yeah, it's kind of difficult because they don't give a whole lot of information, but you can see all that they show is the servers, the system versions, and the system configurations. So you see how much RAM you get, how much CPU, which does impact your coins per minute. But I have talked to many people who just have the KVIP, which is the cheapest, and even that, a lot of people have reported basically that they're getting better coins with this than conventional emulators. So, that actually brings us to to the start of the stream. This stream is sponsored by LDCloud. So, yeah. I have used LDCloud now for almost 3 months, I think. It's been overall a really good service. I have pretty much no complaints, really, other than I wish I had gotten it sooner. And, yeah. Obviously, it is a subscription, so there is a monthly fee with it. But, yeah, if you're curious about it or you want to look into it, it is a cloud phone, which is different than, Mumu, which I'm currently playing the tower on here. So it operates in the cloud, and you can log into it from literally any device, your computer, your phone, your whatever, right? And yeah, it's been really good for especially if I'm out and about, I can just check in there and my game is still running and I don't have to worry about it. And more importantly, I can turn off my computer for overnight runs, which is a huge deal. And I don't have to worry about during storms, which I've had a lot of recently. I don't have to risk leaving my physical emulators on. I can shut my computer off, unplug it, and then have my emulators run through LDCloud. But yeah, it's been a good service. If you guys ever have any questions about it or any of the plans or pricing or anything, you can always feel free to DM me on Discord. I totally do not mind. Just be aware. I do get a lot of DMs. Let's see. We've got a decent bracket. Let's see. We've got a few whales in here. There's this guy, Overbuzzy, who I've seen in the main tower Discord. There's also... Wait a second. What the heck? What the heck? Who is this? There's a guy named Spartan? Yo, that's not me. That's not me. Spartan? Rank 1? 21, tier 21, 1400 waves. Okay, this is going to be me in 6 months. But this is not me. That's not my player ID. Nobody use this player ID and buy a gym pack or anything, okay? That is not me, I promise. So, I'll just tell you guys, me and Tags, we joined the tournament yesterday, and I switched my name to DJ Tags. So this is actually me. I am now Tags. I have taken over the realm of Tags. So I am Tags, and Tags is me. So yes, I don't know. We just kind of thought about it, and we were going to join together last night, and he was... I can't remember if it was him or me, but one of us was like, hey, why don't we change our names and trick our audiences, you know? But anyway, you guys are untrickable, so I didn't even bother. But yeah, that is Tags, and then I am this guy. And do not fear, I know I already have 800 waves, but this was with my farming setup, so we have not technically done a run yet. In terms of Spartan Junior, we are still in Platinum League, so we will be joining that relatively soon. So if you guys want to join with me in Platinum, feel free to. Yeah. Like I said, we will do that in just a moment. The way that I usually do it is I say, hey, it's currently this time, and, as soon as the clock strikes this time, we all join. So that's the way I do it, because there's a little bit of latency, basically just meaning like from the time I physically talk to the time that you hear me talk, there could be, anywhere from like a 2 to 5 second delay. So in order to prevent people from missing, I have basically just been saying, hey, we're all going to join at this specific time. So yeah, that way it kind of gives everybody the best possible chance. But yeah, like I said, we will get to that in just a moment. It looks like we do have an opening in Spartan Junior's guild. So Towers Anonymous, we currently have an available spot. If anybody would like to join, here is the code. I just put it in the chat. So 2 things need to happen. You need to apply, and you need to drop a comment in the chat and say, hey, this username is me. The first person to do both of those steps will be able to get in. Yeah. So I'll just leave that there for a moment, and we'll double check everything here. Yeah, in terms of the Legends League battle conditions today, we have knockback resist, enemy attack speed, tank ultimate, which is going to be fun. Fast ultimate, again, big surprise there. Ranged ultimate, that one is really not ideal. Skip decay, then this is all kind of normal stuff. Energy shields down, but not death defies down. So maybe we'll be getting some good death defies today. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. We'll have to channel our inner Bonzo. But yeah. So in terms of target priority, I've got pretty much the same sort of stuff that I've been doing the past few tournaments. So we've got fast, ranged, boss, and then closest. I have been putting elites above closest, but I think closest is overall going to be better. Okay, let's see. I think we have our first contender here. Okay, the first person that did both steps was Johnny, or Joni. This guy right here. All right. So we will add Johnny to the guild. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, why do you only have 0 contribution? You're going to have to work on that. I don't know. We might kick this dude. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Welcome into the guild. Welcome in. This is Towers Anonymous. Good Lord Almighty. Excuse me. I'm going to need to take a drink really quick. My throat is scuffed. Ugh. Yeah, I went outside yesterday and I did some weed treatment, and I did some bug treatment. My throat hurts.
At Givey Herbalt Satchig super chatted $9.99. Now I can't afford LDCloud subscription. Which is fantastic. Good luck tags. Moneybag emoji, somebody tell me how emojis work.
Oh my gosh. I mean, you kind of nailed it. Thank you. Thank you very much for the donation. I really appreciate it. I believe they were referencing the Which is Fantastic song that Tags made. That was what we opened up the stream with. We'll probably end up playing that a couple more times throughout the stream. But it's a really funny song. He makes fun of me for investing into smart missiles and all sorts of funny things. So, but yeah. Let's see. What else do we have to cover? I think that's about it. One last shameless plug. I guess 2 technically. Please consider using my content creator code 300 in the in-game app and web store. This directly supports me and my content at no extra cost to you. If you were already planning on buying some stone packs or whatever it is, you can use my creator code. The price will stay the same for you, but I'll get a little bit of a cut. So if you want to support me with my content and allow me to continue to kind of pump out videos and stuff like I've been doing without having to get an actual job, please use code 300. That's all I have to say. And last but not least, we have a Discord server, a community Discord server with almost 4,300 people in it. Actually, we may have already hit that. I don't know. But we've got a ton of people in there. So if you're not already in the Discord, what are you doing? Get in here. We're having a good time. There's usually people in the VC talking about Tower, talking about whatever. But feel free to join. We're having a good old time. How does it support you? Good question. So for the creator code, for the in-game app, I get 3% of the commission, basically. So if you were to buy, I'm just doing this because easy math, if you were to buy a $100 gem pack, I would get 3 of those dollars. If you buy from the actual web store, I get 5%, and you get 10% bonus gems. So same kind of thing. If you were to buy the $100 gem pack, I would get $5 if purchased from the web store. But yeah, the creator code is a really great way that you can support me for buying stuff for your own tower that you would have already been doing anyway if you do buy stuff. The Discord link doesn't work for me. What? It should. I just clicked the link and it showed up on my screen. But yeah, we have 4,291 people, I guess, is the actual amount. Okay. So with that, I think we're going to go ahead and begin on Spartan Jr. It is currently 12:45 p.m. my time. As soon as the clock strikes 12:47, we will go ahead and begin on Spartan Jr. Again, if you are in Platinum and want to join with me, just keep an eye on the clock. Currently 12:45. As soon as the clock strikes 12:47, we will go ahead and begin. So 2 minutes from now. T-minus 2 minutes, I guess. Let's see. Code in hand. Should be about 1 minute. 1 minute from now. All right. Everybody get ready. Lottie-dottie, everybody. We're going to join this bracket together. Let's do it. We got about 2 minutes, or 1 minute now. As soon as the clock strikes whatever hour, then 47, we all hit the join button. Get ready, everybody. Get ready. That is massive. By the way, don't pay attention to my voice. Pay attention to the clock. As soon as it hits 12:47, we hit the join button. Or 47, and then whatever hour it is for you based on time zones. All right, everybody join. It just hit. Everybody join. All right, let's see who we got. We got Johnny. I'm probably mispronouncing your name. We got Kirkle. Kirkle, you got demoted. Oh, man. Well, welcome back, Kirkle. Who else do we got in here? Let's see. Grim Reaper? I feel like I've seen this dude before. Okay. Who else? Who else is with us? If you made it in, tell me what your in-game name is. You are using the old version? Oh, no. Yeah, that's right, guys. There was a recent patch. So if you're not on version 27.5.1, you will not be able to join. No. Dang it, guys. Black Wolf made it in yet again. Let's see it. Black Wolf, where are you? There you are. I'm in. Change my name to Jin Hilly. Okay. Yep, there you are. Same problem, Christendor. Dang it. I'm sorry, guys. I should have told you guys that ahead of time. But yeah, before the tournament, always make sure that you are updated to the current version. And if you don't know, we actually, in the Discord server, we have a section for developer announcements. So you can see when there is a patch, basically, that comes up. But yeah, this is not the first time this has happened, so I apologize, those of you that were not able to join. But there's always next time, right? We have 2 tournaments a week, so maybe next time. But if you guys wanted to in the chat coordinate a time for the rest of you to join that had that issue, feel free to. I don't care. So we will leave Chain Lightning turned off until after our Death Wave dies. And now we're just going to try to get as much Death Wave health as possible. So the current strategy, we have all of our damage cards equipped. We don't have any of our EHP cards. Well, we're missing 2 of them, I should say. And yeah, we have damage in, we have crit chance, ultimate crit, berserker, all of these. That is for the sake of giving my Death Wave enough damage to sustain long enough to ideally max out the Death Wave bonus. We will see if it shakes out that way, but yeah, in the meantime, we're going to be pumping up damage until it is hopefully maxed, and then we will pivot away and start working on EHP. With that, I think we are ready to finally join on Big Spartan. Or I guess we're not Spartan today, we're DJ Tags, so... All right, let's begin. Our goal is to try to get rank 5 if we can. But preferably if we could get rank 4, I think that would be a good spot. I think I don't know, it might be obtainable. We have to beat this guy though. So we'll see. Who knows? Maybe we'll get rank 3. But unfortunately, we're not going to get rank 2 because this freaking guy, Spartan, what a jerk. Spartan's ignoring me. I guess I'll have to watch another person named Tags, lol. Wow. What did you say? You didn't even say anything. Okay, all I see is don't ignore me, Spartan. And then I see creator codes will be strictly for web store from what I hear. Yeah, that's not 100% confirmed yet, but they are saying that it's going to be coming soon. So... probably in the near future, creator codes like this option may not be available, and everything is going to have to be purchased from the web store if you want to use a creator code, which is, you know, it is what it is, but hopefully I'll still be able to do content creation full-time. We'll see how it all shakes out. Anyway, let's go ahead and begin on Big Spartan. Spartan's in the tower tonight. Crap, I just realized I forgot to do something. Whoops. There's so many things I have to remember to do. And look at that, just like that, we're already spending gems. Let's go. Put the range card back in. And now we extend these orbs out until they reach our range, which is basically that. We should be good to go. Should be good to go now, I think. I think. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. And I'm Gilly. Changed my name to Jin. Got a new phone and new number, so had to make a new YouTube account. Oh, okay. I see. What are you saving gems for? Is there a banner planned? Well, that is the issue. None of us know what the future holds. So, version 27 is drawing near its end, and version 28 is upon us. We don't know exactly when it's going to be, but it's going to be decently soon. Like, probably, if I had to guess, either towards the end of this month or more likely probably next month, if I had to guess. So, with major updates, and we found this with version 27 when it got released last year, people benefited a lot by saving gems. We had featured banners. We had also stuff to spend stones on. So yeah, a lot of people benefited by saving up. I did not save up for version 27, but for version 28, I think I am going to try to basically save up and just see what we get, because I don't know what we're going to have, but I'm still going to try anyway, you know. Oh, also, I added a new Stream Elements thing. I added a couple. So there's one for Raid Shadow Legends. It's !raid. It says, don't play Raid Shadow Legends, bro. Trust me, it sucks. I also added one for Mumu Player, which is also a partner of the channel. I have an affiliate link for anybody who downloads Mumu App Player. It's the emulator that I'm currently using to play the tower on my physical computer. Well, then, like I mentioned, I use LDCloud to play if I'm out and about, if I'm not recording videos, basically. It helps a lot, especially if you don't have a computer with a lot of RAM. Like, I have 16 gigabytes of RAM, so being able to play other games, like I've been doing a lot of Twitch streaming, I will just have my emulators on LDCloud, and then that gives me a lot more sort of wiggle room in terms of my small amount of RAM for my lower end computer. But yeah, I use Mumu to record my videos, and I've used Mumu to play the tower also for the good part of a year, and it's been really good. But feel free to click the link that just popped up in the chat if you want to download it and try it, or you can check the description as well. Do you think they will add new tiers or enemies? I don't think that they're going to be adding new tiers. We might see new enemies. I don't know about that one, but I highly doubt we're going to see new tiers. I'm just being honest. They spent a lot of version 27 trying to sort of work through issues. We had some new mechanics added, like the fleet enemies, and we had several new modules introduced, but predominantly, most of version 27 was bug fixes, was quality of life things, even stuff like the cloud saving. The cloud saving used to be so bad. Like, if you did not remember to actively do the force cloud save option, you would potentially be, like, losing months and months off of your account. But they've changed a lot, right? So, like, if I end a run, it will sort of automatically do a force cloud save. Likewise, if I buy a module, it will do the same sort of thing. So they've done a lot of that sort of stuff. I don't know what they're going to do for version 28, if I'm being totally honest. I hope and pray that they give me something for smart missiles, because, spoiler alert, I have a video coming out very soon talking about smart missiles and how basically it is super disheartening when you spend, thousands and thousands of gems, good lord, thousands and thousands of stones on something just for it to basically do nothing. So there's a video on that coming out soon, basically a cry for help, asking and begging TechTree to fix smart missiles and make them matter. That video is coming out soon. Also, there is another episode of Tour Your Tower coming out soon. That will probably come out first, if I had to guess. I really need them to add something new and not stone intensive. Yeah, unfortunately, Study, if they do add any new content, it's likely going to be pretty stone intensive. Something similar to assist mods and how intensive those are, if I had to guess, because they have to continue to make money by people buying stone packs. And if the higher echelons of the player base, a lot of them already have basically everything maxed out in terms of ultimate weapons, at least the stuff that they would want. And a lot of those guys are, nearing completion of assist mods at this point. So, and those are the dudes that buy all 7 stone packs every single month, So they're gonna add something for stones. It's just gonna happen. It happens every single major update. All right. We need to continue to pump damage. Let's see, how is our death wave health? Not very good, but we're working on it. You should have just asked Crowbar how his smart missiles are. It's nearly maxed and it doesn't compete. Yeah, I did ask Crowbar after I spent about 6,000 stones. I was like, hey, at what point do smart missiles become like worth it? And he was straight up. He just told me, he was like, yeah, they really don't. And I was like, oh, okay. But like, if I keep putting stones into them, they'll get progressively better, right? And he was like, I mean, they'll do more damage, but they won't be like, they will never be your primary damage source. And I was like, oh, well, that's kind of disheartening. Like right now, hands down, the best damage ultimate weapon is Chain Lightning. It just is. Low barrier to entry in terms of it's pretty much useful even upon unlock. Like you can see the enemy's health right now is that much, right? And if I turn my Chain Lightning on, I'm already going to be dealing so much of their health. So Chain Lightning, even with no investment whatsoever, already becomes very effective. Because of the synergies with bounce shots, the synergies with attack speed, all of that stuff. Smart Missiles has really no good synergy. You have Spotlight Missiles, but that basically just does the same amount of damage as your normal Smart Missiles, which is negligible at best. It's not noticeable. And yeah, it's just sad. What up, Zephyr? Yeah, I need to do my taxes too. You should have handed me those 6,000 stones. I would have gotten some GT Plus and better econ. Yeah, I think the main thing that really frustrated me was I did the math on how many total stones I had put into smart missiles, and it equaled out to about 6,600 stones. I also I went and did the stone calculator to see how many stones it would take for me to max out Chrono Loop going from 10 to 13, and that was exactly on the money, the exact same amount of stones I have put into smart missiles. So I was like, I could have a maxed out Chrono Loop, but unfortunately I do not, because I drank the Kool-Aid. It wasn't even Kool-Aid, right? It was just like I wanted to see if it would do something. And the whole reason I initially did it, right, was for the sake of if a Saboteur disables my Chain Lightning or my Spotlight, my runs would basically end. So I was like, okay, I need backup damage sources in case one of those two go down. Because Chain Lightning without Spotlight is still okay, but not great. Spotlight by itself is probably actually better because of everything else it impacts. I think if they disable Chain Lightning, that's if they disable Chain Lightning, I have a higher chance of surviving than if they disable Spotlight. But even then, like, I have seen the worst of it was in Legends, and there was a Saboteur just floating around my tower, and I'm pretty sure 2 smart missile activations went off, and the thing was still freaking alive. I was like, how? Literally how? Hi all, first time stream watcher. Noob in the game, so just here to chill. Yo guys, we have a first timer. You guys know what we do to new people here. Wow, that sounded very ambiguous. ambiguous. Is that the right word? Let's see. My lifetime stones is only 7,400, LMAO, and you wasted 6,600 of them. Hey, it was not a waste. It was for the sake of science. Look, part of my YouTube channel is making mistakes so that I can hopefully impart that knowledge and wisdom off to you guys. If I make mistakes and then I tell you guys about them, then you understand, oh, okay, I shouldn't be doing this. Ominous, you mean? Yeah, thank you. Yo, look at all of the W's in the chat. Look at them. There's 2 of them so far. I'm also a first-time watcher, but after you said that, now I'm scared. No. So the running joke is anytime somebody's brand new, I think it just happened one live stream. Somebody was like, hey, I'm new. And I was like, yo, let's leave some W's in the chat for this new person. And then it kind of just became a thing where anytime somebody said that they're new, everybody in the chat would just like spam W's. And then I would make some dramatic proclamation like, oh my God, look, they love you. Look at all of the W's. They all love you. Something like that. But holy crap. Yo, sad boy. Yo, SWGM minor. SWG minor. They love you. Look at all the W's. Anyway. Yeah, you get the picture. Sorry, it's kind of cringe, but it is what it is. But yeah, welcome to the stream. One of you said that you're new to the game. Where are you at? Are you farming tier 1, I'm guessing, or how long have you been playing? Spartan, how did you like the fusion enemies idea? Fusion enemies? What are you talking about? A new battle condition, fusion enemies, vamp, scatter, ray with the ability of all 3. I mean, I don't really care. My plasma cannon will just delete them, so it's fine. I'm not even worried about it. Hey, Spartan, quick question about your baby tower. Would you peak at your 5th ultimate weapon if you didn't have Spotlight, or would you start lowering the trio cooldowns? So, step one, if your 5th ultimate weapon has the availability to be Spotlight, that's definitely the priority, but prior to that, you want to make sure that you have a sync first. That is the first primary goal. So you need to have a sync with your Black Hole, Deathwave, and Golden Tower. That comes before trying to pursue Spotlight. Once you've achieved that, so you get all of them down to 3 minutes, 20 seconds, then you can go down and start trying to find Spotlight. Pull your next ultimate weapon, try to get Spotlight, hope that you get it. If not, you have a couple options. You can take, if you have Chain Lightning as an option, pick that. If you have, Inner Landmines, that wouldn't be bad. Chronofield wouldn't be bad. Even Poison Swamp. The only one I wouldn't take is freaking Smart Missiles for obvious reasons, but... and then you could try to get Spotlight on as your 6th ultimate weapon a little bit later on. That would suck, but, that's still better luck than some of the stuff I've heard. The worst I've heard is somebody literally got Golden Tower as their 7th ultimate weapon. Meaning their luck was so bad, they had to buy 6 ultimate weapons to get it on their 7th. Because, by the time you're pulling your 7th ultimate weapon, you only have 3 ultimate weapon options left. I clicked your claim 5 gems instinctively. Oh, that's funny. How do you sync Golden Bot with Golden Trinity while using a mythic Multiverse Nexus? So, there is a resource called the MVN Calculator. I would highly encourage you to go check that out. It is a really good resource. You can input whatever module substats you have on your Multiverse Nexus. And basically, you put in your cooldowns, your module effects that you have on your core, your rarities, all of that stuff of your MVN. And then it will basically tell you, okay, this is your synced cooldown. And then you just try to bring Golden Bot down to match that. Or if your Multiverse Nexus cooldown is too far down, You can go for like a 2-to-1 sync, basically. But that's the whole strategy, right? The only issue is, if you are using Galaxy Compressor, which, I don't know. I kind of am a lot more in favor of Galaxy Compressor over Black Hole Digester, at least for much of the early game. I think it's much more valuable to try to go for permanent ultimate weapon uptime. I think you get much more econ, much more cells, especially cells, from going the G-Comp route. That's my bias. A lot of people have seen success with BHD and a Golden Bot sync, but that only really solves the issue of coins. It does not really do much about cells. Let's see, I need to stop forgetting to click the damage button. It's an acronym from a PC game, Star Wars Galaxies, in the early 2000s. Oh, okay, cool. I'm in Tier 1 and watched your starting video last week. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, how are you liking the game so far, Miner? I hope that you're enjoying it. I was lurking in there, lol. I have 3 ultimate weapons left to obtain and still no death wave. Cookie, how long have you been a subscriber to this YouTube channel and you don't have the best ultimate weapon in the game?
At barbecue_counselor super chatted $1.99. What LD player settings are optimal for the tower?
First of all, thank you, Barbecue, for the donation. So I assume that you're talking about LDCloud, like which plan basically is optimal for the tower. I have heard from multiple people, because I've been asking you guys, if you do get it, let me know how it's going, what good stuff, what bad stuff, all of this, right? So I have heard that even if you get the the normal VIP plan, which is their cheapest plan, people are seeing good success with that. In terms of the actual versions, right, because you can get different Android versions, I have heard a lot more positive things about basically Android 10 versus Android 12. Some people have been fine with Android 12, but overwhelmingly it seems to be the case that the Android 10 has been overall better. But personally, I have really enjoyed the KVIP plan. It's a little bit faster, a little bit more memory. You're going to get a little bit more coins per minute with the KVIP plan. A little bit more consistency there. Yeah. I have zero complaints whatsoever, but there have been people who have gotten the normal VIP plan, and it's been fine for them as well. In terms of the other 2 plans up above, I wouldn't really consider them. I think they might be a little bit overkill unless you want to do multi-instance. If you want to have one device but have multiple towers going on it, or if you play other games, multiple other games on it, then you would need to get the most expensive package, which I think is it's the X VIP. It's either the X or the M, right? I need to go check. But I think in terms of just the tower, if you're playing the tower on one device, you can just get the VIP plan on an Android 10. The biggest thing is be sure to actually select your local server. They have limited server options, so choose whichever one is closer geographically to you. Obviously, if you're in the US, pick the US. If you're in Hong Kong, pick the Hong Kong one, and so on. But if you're somewhere where there's not a server available, choose whichever one is closest to you. Hey, Spartan and everyone. Welcome into the stream. But yeah, I have heard a lot more positive things about the Android 10 versus the Android 12. let me know, Barbecue, in the chat if you need some additional clarification or anything. And like I said, in terms of like the LDCloud stuff or Mumu or whatever else, my DMs are open, so feel free to DM me on Discord. I do not mind whatsoever. Spartan, is 4% battle condition reduction good enough to gain an extra 70 plus waves in Legends, or no? 70 plus? Probably not. I wouldn't think. It's a really good lab, but there's so much other stuff also involved at the same time. I don't know. I think 70 plus would be a little bit generous of a expectation. I think maybe like 20, 30 waves maybe. And sometimes that can be the difference in a rank, you know? So it's still a really good lab, and you definitely want to aim to max it, but there could be other priorities first. If that makes any sense. Crap, we just popped nuke. No. We're going to die soon. How does the summon sync work, you guys? I have 3 minutes, 20 second Golden Tower and Black Hole, and summon is 1 minute and 40 seconds. Which means it has to be a 1 to 2. But it seems summon appears at 150, not 140. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah. So I had my summon for the longest time at 100 seconds. And that was basically synced up with my Death Wave and my Black Hole, which were both 50 seconds at the time. And it worked for me. The one thing is, keep in mind, the time, which this is actually a big pet peeve of mine. Let me just vent for a little bit. Why are these, like, and the bots are the same exact way. The cooldowns are displayed in seconds. So cooldowns are displayed in seconds for bots, for guardianships, but for ultimate weapons, they are displayed, well, you can't see because this is too high, or too low, I should say. Yeah, cooldown for Golden Tower and duration for Golden Tower. Minutes and seconds. Why is it the ultimate weapons are special and have to be minutes and seconds, but everything else in the game is just displayed in seconds? It's freaking stupid. Tech Tree Games, we need to be consistent. Fix it, please, because some of us are bad at math, okay? There, I said it. Okay, so Barbecue, are you talking about LD Player or LD Cloud? Because those are two different things. I do not use LD Player. And quite frankly, I've heard a lot of negative things specifically about LD Player. The LD Player is similar to like Mumu Player. It's a physical emulator. But they have had a lot of issues, like historical issues. And some of it is actually pretty big stuff, like security breaches and things like that. People losing access to their email accounts, things like that. So LD Player is, I would not recommend it. And funny enough, they actually approached me about a sponsorship, and I just straight up told them, I was like, okay, I will hear you out, but what have you done to sort of deal with these like historical security breaches and things like that? And they were like, their response was basically, what breaches are you referring to? I'm like, that's a little bit dubious. What do you mean, what security breaches are you referring to? Look at your reviews on your website where people are literally saying, hey, don't use this. They stole my email. I'm like, I don't know. So I ended up hitting LD Player with a Simon Cowell style. That's a no from me. And then shortly after, I reached out to Mumu Player and I was like, yo, guys, we got to do something. Okay? And then Mumu Player ended up giving me an affiliate link. So yeah, If you guys want to check out Mumu, you can hit the link that Zephyr just put in the chat. Thank you, Zephyr. I appreciate it. I just realized I was responding live to not live commentary. Interesting, interesting. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So you're watching the replay cookie or coffee. Coffee and bacon. I see. Would EHP modules like Primordial Collapse or Death Penalty or damage modules like Astral Amplifying Strike or Dimension Core be better for champions? That depends on where you are at in the game, Star Rise. So, if you are in the midst of hybrid and you're approaching a 50-50 split between your damage and EHP stats, my guess, and this is personally what I found with my own tower, but keep in mind, everyone's tower is going to be structured and set up differently. When I was at that phase, my EHP labs were fairly undeveloped in the grand scheme of things. So I found that running things like ACP, Amplifying Strike wasn't there at the time, but I used Astral Deliverance, and I used Dimension Core. I found with those 3 modules, I got much better results than if I used, you know, other things. But also at the time, like Sharp Fortitude was not even in the game yet. So it's become a lot easier for EHP people to sort of climb. But that being said, I still have a bit of a bias towards damage because that's what I'm more familiar with. And quite frankly, I think I've actually compared my legend stats, for example, with a few EHP specific players that are pretty much at similar stages of the game as me. And the biggest difference between even like our tournament battle history comes down to one thing: consistency. And what this really means is battle conditions. So like, while I will get consistently pretty similar wave amounts, I'll show you. So if I go to my battle history here, I'm getting, well, why is it all the way down here? Okay, well, I can show you guys this. So this is what Champions League used to be like. 1,200 waves would get you promoted to Legends. 1,100 waves would get you promoted to Legends. Yeah. Read and Weep. What was it to get promoted to? Oh my gosh. It was it was below 1,000 waves to get promoted to Champions way back in the day. Holy smokes. Anyway, sorry. I think I was showing somebody in the Discord that yesterday, and that's why it's still there. But yeah, you can see the wave counts are relatively consistent, like within 200 or 300 waves. The biggest difference I have found with EHP people is that they will have a run with one set of battle conditions where they get 2,000 waves. Then they'll have another run with a different set of battle conditions, and they get 800 waves. So it's a lot less consistent. I would much rather have a consistent, steady improvement versus having kind of sporadic results depending on the battle conditions. And the other thing is, I don't change my strategy. I don't really do anything different. I mean, you guys have seen that. Regardless of the battle conditions, I just freaking do it. And I know that's not the case for certain battle conditions for the EHP specific people. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on that matter. Oh, I thought LD Player and LDCloud were the same company. Is there an emulator that you would recommend then? Yes. So honestly, you can use any of them. The one that I personally use is Mumu App Player. It's been really, really good for me. But ultimately, like I do get paid if you download Mumu Player, so I would appreciate that, obviously. But at the end of the day, you want to test out as many as you can and see which one will run the best for you with your specific computer. So I have found that Mumu, for me, in my setup, runs the best. It doesn't crash, it just runs the best. I think I have used LD Player in the past. That one for me was absolutely the worst. The second worst was BlueStacks. That one didn't really crash, but BlueStacks has ads running in the background. So what that does is it bogs down your emulator, which in turn will bog down your coins per minute. It's not ideal. MSI Player is very, very similar to BlueStacks, but it does not have any of the ads running in the background. So I used MSI Player for a very long time as well, before I eventually landed on Mumu. I really like Mumu because you have a lot more customization in terms of like, you can adjust things like the graphics settings, you can adjust so many different settings to basically give you better performance. And some of these other emulators don't necessarily have that kind of optionality. So, shameless plug, of course. I'm a little bit biased, but to be fair, I personally just think that Mumu is just a better overall product. But again, I've tried so many. Am I being paid to say that? Possibly. But it's also just how I feel. I don't know. Oh, jeez. I'm more familiar with EHP than damage, which is why I couldn't do damage tier list for my module tier list. Yeah. Hi, I'm new and interested with LDCloud for 1 month. Is the VIP plan enough? And should I take the Android 10 or 12? We kind of touched on this a little bit, but if you are playing on just one device, the VIP should be good enough. The main thing is, make sure that you choose the geographical server that is closest to you. If you are in the US, choose the US server. If you're in the, if you're in Europe, choose the EU servers. Different things like that. So, in terms of the Android 12 versus 10, I have heard mixed things about the 12. Some have said it works really good. Others have said not so much. So, personally, I use the 10, and it's been fantastic for me. The plan that I have is the Android 10 with the KVIP plan, which is kind of their like middle of the road plan. Okay. Deathwave is dead finally. We're going to try this out again and just see if we can get some good results. We maxed that out. Now we need to bring this up back to where we had it. And we'll speed up our game speed back to where it was. Okay. For the new guys, we have 4 spots in our guild. Have hit 750 chests for the past 7 months in a row. Send an invite if you aren't in a guild. Yeah, if you're not in a guild, definitely get into a guild. It's basically, it's one of the better free-to-play things in terms of like getting you caught up with especially your coin bonuses, because you get so many. Where is it? Hold on, give me a moment. Yeah, you get so many themes, like background skins. You get so many themes that give you coin bonuses. And this is a catch-up mechanic that allows you to basically progress a little bit quicker. It impacts directly your themes bonus. And it's completely free-to-play friendly, which is fantastic. I hope it stays that way. But yeah, definitely if you're not in a guild already, try to get into one as quickly as you possibly can. What are the modules on? The EU server is in Netherlands. I think the EU server would probably be the closest to the Netherlands, yeah, if I had to guess. I don't know, I'm not going to lie, I failed geography in school growing up. I had to take it twice, true story. But yeah. What was the question? Modules on Spartan Junior, sorry. Yeah. We've got death penalty for tournaments, and then for farming, I've actually just been taking off my cannon. I think it's been overall better for me in terms of how many coins I'm getting. So I've been doing that. It's been pretty good overall, I'd say. And then for the rest of this, we've got G-Comp for the mostly black hole uptime. Really important for the crowd control, because eventually the enemies are just going to overwhelm me. Then we've got Orbital Augment for obvious reasons. Percentage health-based damage. Super, super good for EHP. I've actually tested this against my Sharp Fortitude, and it does much better. Much better. I lose about 1,000 waves in my farming runs by using Sharp Fortitude. It could be because it's just legendary, but I still think, even if it was a mythic, I still kind of have a hunch that Orbital Augment would still outperform. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Catch-up mechanic, that's called your wallet. I mean, technically, yes. The only thing that, like, stone packs buy you is time, basically, because you get stones over time through tournaments, obviously. But the key metric there is over time. Like, if I am averaging, like, rank 10 in Platinum, rank 10 is 60 stones. So, if I'm averaging that, let me just see. How many tournaments would I need to do to get one stone pack equivalent? So 750 stones divided by 60. I would need to do 12 and a half, so basically 13 tournaments if I consistently got rank 10 to equal one stone pack. That is actually ridiculous. Holy crap. I haven't actually done that math, but that's kind of insane. Now that we maxed all of that out, we just basically try to max out the rest of this stuff. Whoops. And I still don't think I'm going to turn on Chain Lightning until we really need it, because I want to try to max out my Death Wave health. That's going to be our tentative goal. What if your Sharp Fortitude and Orbital Augment was Ancestral? Which one would you go with? If it was Ancestral, hands down, I would still go with Orbital Augment, because then you have 8 versus 6. Sharp Fortitude Ancestral is really good. You get a 2.5 times buff to your wall health and your regen, which regen really is the biggest part there, because eventually the main issue in terms of EHP is the enemies basically, they build up heat, they attack your tower, then each subsequent attack basically gets a little bit stronger. Sharp Fortitude is interesting because it has its own unique heat mechanic. Basically, each time an enemy attacks you, your thorns increase by 1%, which sounds okay, but it's not really that much damage. They would need to hit you, for example, like 10 times straight to make a big difference. That's 10% more thorns. I don't know. I still feel like the flat 15% of damage is much more consistent, much more reliable. So that's kind of my whole mindset. Like, they did technically nerf Orbital Augment because it used to only be 10%. Now it's 15. It used to be 10% for basically every enemy. Now it's 15% for all enemies except for bosses and fleets. It's quarter effective. So I still think that, yeah. I don't know. I feel like Orbital Augment's just S tier, straight up. I'm not even going to lie. Obviously, I would need to test both of those at Ancestral. Maybe we'll get to that point at some point on Spartan Jr., but if I had to guess, I would probably say Orbital Augment would outperform. I don't know. The EHP dudes in the chat, Zephyr, Study, can you guys back up what I'm saying or correct me if I'm speaking out of pocket here? But yeah, even in my glass cannon setup for farming, I will usually use my Orbital Augment as my primary module. I do have, like, obviously I have assist mods, but I have been using Orbital Augment as my primary module because it's just so good. Isn't it 15% of remaining HP, not total health? Yes, that is true. Yeah, I don't know what that kind of looks like mathematically. Yeah, if it was just 15% across the board, I feel like that would be even more strong. But it's 15% of their remaining hit points. So if the wave health is, yeah, like 5 in, they would deal 15% of that. If it was cut in half and they had half health, so it was like 4 in, it would be 15% of that, I guess? I don't know. Orbital Augment is probably the second best EHP module in the game. So you guys think Sharp Fortitude is still better at Ancestral? I was totally just guessing. I mean, I'm not an expert in EHP. At least the people that are trying to take it into the late game. I'm not an expert in it. But I will say EHP in the late game did get a pretty big nerf with the most recent patch that they did. If you guys read the patch notes, you know what I'm talking about, but yeah, it's let's see. I only ever got Mythic Sharp Fortitude. My OA is 1 star. I use Orbital Augment primary, Sharp Fortitude secondary, since I have Mythic effect. Okay. Mythic Sharp Fortitude typically outperformed. Interesting, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know, because the whole name of the game with EHP is the percentage health-based damage. Percentage health damage. So. But I mean, Thorns are also percentage health-based damage. I just didn't know how. Yeah, because I've been doing Glass Cannon now for like, I don't know, 8 months, 9 months, something like that. So it's hard for me to like remember, you know? And especially, it's not even a matter of remembering. The game has just straight up changed since I was doing that. Because when I was EHP, the best EHP module was basically the Wormhole Redirector. Like, I'll show you. If I go to the armor modules, this module did not exist. This module did not exist. Where are the other ones? Yeah. Yeah, the only options we had were ACP, we had Space Displacer, we had Negative Mass Projector, and we had Wormhole. So, like, Wormhole was regarded as one of the best modules for the longest time. And then, back then, once you unlocked the wall, you would go for ACP, for the enemies take more damage. Because back then, you didn't have Sharp Fortitude to just automatically give you a huge buff to Wall Thorns. So what you had to do was basically add some damage into your build to kill the enemies around your wall while you were basically working on your wall labs. So like, you don't obviously have to do that anymore. If you have Orbital Augment, that solves that problem. If you have Sharp Fortitude, that solves that problem. So you don't even need to do that anymore. But it's kind of interesting how much the game has changed in the past, like, 2 years. Which, in July, yeah, we're coming up on 2 years of me playing the game. I was running Negative Mass Projector because I never got Wormhole Redirector. Dang. Ah, nice. Ellie Sim Sweep. Welcome in. Welcome in. Pyro Shade. What up? What up? Let's see how everybody else is doing in the bracket. Black Wolf is already way up there. You might get... I don't know. I feel like you might be getting close to champions getting promoted. Who else is with us? Kirkle. Well, actually, Kirkle will probably get promoted, certainly. Who else? I forgot who else is in here. Gilly's right here. Gilly also very well could get promoted. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, good luck, everybody. Why'd you say it like that, LMAO? I don't know. You changed your name, so I was trying to read it, but I'm also kind of dyslexic, or I don't know. I have something wrong with me, but I feel ancient, predating Sharp Fortitude. Cody Light, what up? What up? Actually, that's a really good point. We should do some IQ checks just to make sure, see how we're looking today. Oh my god, Study Mage. I got your DM. I was typing what I was typing, but instead of saying EDM, I almost typed EHP. Oh. That would have been awkward. Didn't know that you had a hair care business? What the heck? What's the prediction on the main? It's looking like we're going to get rank 3, I think. Unless, like, one of these dudes are secretly good and they come up and beat me, but I don't think they're going to. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, my name is no longer Spartan. This dude is named Spartan, and he got 1,700 waves, and I think he's still going. I don't know. But, yeah, we'll see. I am now named DJ Tags, so, you know, it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm Tags. But, yeah, I got 1,345 on that first run, and we're going to try a second run and see what we can do. You ended up at 15th? Oh my gosh. And I'm running farming cards and chips. Oh no. I mean, you can always do a second run, you know. You can do a second run. That's no issue. Oh yeah. But sorry, the thing that they patched was, I guess there was like an exploit or something like that where if there was a fleet enemy that you didn't like, you could, like, pause the game, like, exit out of it, and then reopen it or something, and then, like, the fleet would just be gone. So, like, that's how some of these people were getting, like, 3,000 waves that used to get, like, 1,000 or, you know, 1,500 or whatever. So, yeah, they discovered some sort of exploit that allowed them to basically get an absurd amount of waves, and they undid that, I guess, in the most recent patch, which makes me happy because I can't stand when people exploit the game and find ways to continuously beat me when I'm just trying to play the freaking game. I'm too dumb to find exploits. I don't know what to do. I barely even know what the freaking heck I'm doing half the time. But it's not fair, you know, when people find exploits and then it gets unpunished for, it's been like 6 weeks now. Or, yeah, 6 tournaments worth, I guess. 6 or 7, something like that. Yeah. But the devs, I mean, they work really freaking hard because they have to constantly deal with all of this crap. No, when you log back in, it would be the wave before, and it would be a different fleet. Randomized, keeping it until you get the fleet that you want. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. So, like, people were doing that basically with commander enemies because that's what hurts the EHP people is the commanders. Yeah. That's an exploit. That is literally an exploit. That's not supposed to be a part of the game. But what bothered me the most is certain people, I'm not going to name drop, but certain people would be like, look, I got 3,300 waves and got rank 1 in Legends League by just doing a specific build. You guys can follow it too and get the same results. Oh, it makes me so mad. I do not like... Because I have a heart for the new players to this game. This is a very, very complicated game. And that's the whole reason I started making videos to begin with, was because this game is freaking difficult to understand. So I started making videos to help people understand it. Also, so that I could look back and remember what the heck is happening. But what I can't stand is when people are like, yeah, do this exact thing and you will be successful. It's like, no, bro. Everybody's tower is a little bit different. Everybody has prioritized different things. What works for me could work for you. What works for Study Mage could work for Chopperino. Nobody knows. We all have different builds. We all have prioritized different things. We all have different luck with modules, etc. Like, it's just, there's so many variables. It's impossible to sort of, you know, make cookie cutter statements and things like that. I understand the exploity behavior is frowned upon, but usually it doesn't give me more than 10 to 20 waves. Yeah. Well, if you had 200,000 stones invested into crowd control ultimate weapons, it probably would give you a lot more. Again, I'm not going to name drop, but it just makes me frustrated. I'm honored to be mentioned. I'm not going to lie, Chopperino. I was reading the chat and I just picked 2 random names. It was Study because his name's Blue and he's a YouTube member. Then yours was just the next one that caught my eye. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, man. Also, guys, I've been streaming on Twitch pretty much every day for the past, 45 days. Playing a lot of Overwatch. So if you guys want to go follow me over there on Twitch, I usually go live, 20, 30 minutes after I finish my tournament stream. Yeah, so feel free to join me over there after this if you want. You can watch a different side of Spartan. The much less chill Spartan that gets frustrated when he plays competitive video games. It's a good time. Oh, geez. But, yeah, I've been playing a ton of Overwatch recently, and it's been super, super enjoyable for me. So feel free to tune in if you would like to check that out. Likewise, if you guys have Amazon Prime and you have a Twitch account, you can connect your Amazon to your Twitch, and I believe once a month you have the opportunity to give a streamer a Prime sub, which a subscription is kind of like a YouTube membership, and it allows you to basically support somebody for completely free because you already are paying for Amazon Prime. We're going to pop demon mode here. Oh my god, 2 death defies. Can we get a third? No! Okay, it's fine. Anyway, what the heck is happening? Also, I need to fix something really quick. I just realized we have the freaking defense percent card. Why do I have that in here? It's not doing a single thing for me. Do I have it in here because there's nothing else I can put in? I think that might actually be the case. Yeah, what else would I put in here? Wave accelerator? I don't know. Free upgrades, don't really need that. I could just put in coins, I guess. Coins would actually probably benefit me more than extra defense. But yeah, I was venting about this the other day. Tower defense games, what are they in their essence? Like, if you describe the genre of tower defense games, what does that look like? From my perspective, and I feel like a lot of people's perspective, tower defense games, in essence, are killing enemies before they reach your tower, before they reach whatever the objective is that you're defending. I don't know. I'm kind of on my soapbox for, or my high horse, I guess, for like glass cannon versus EHP. It just, I don't know, it gets under my skin. But we might get better results with this second run. Ellie says, tower defense games are money grabbers. I mean, you're not wrong. A lot of them certainly are. I remember when I was like 12 or 13 years old, I was playing like Balloon Tower Defense, like the original Balloon Tower Defense. Maybe I was even younger. I can't remember. But very early on. And there was another game that I played that was super, super fun. It was... What was it? It was... Oh, crap, I forgot. It was like a Candy Crush game or something like that. What was it? Oh my gosh. It was a spaceship. Like, you have a spaceship and you're basically like defending it. Crap, what was the name of that game? Oh no, this is really going to bother me. I cannot remember what the game was called. Oh my god, this is really annoying me. What was the game? Okay, whatever, it's not important. But anyway. It was like an old Flash game that you used to play on like one specific website. And you have like a spaceship, and then there's like a base that has turrets that you can upgrade. And you fly around, and there's like an orbiting, basically, boss nexus kind of thing that orbits around your sort of your base, and it spawns little orbs, little like balls that are different colors, and they have different effects that they do, and they try to like swarm you and kill you. And you upgrade your little spaceship, and you basically fly around, and you balance defending your base with attacking the enemy like nexus, and you eventually just win by getting strong enough to go and face the nexus head on. But I played that game when I was like 8 or 9 years old, and I was like, okay, I am sold. I am sold on tower defense. Really fun. And then I discovered balloons later on, and that game was really fun. God, I cannot remember what it was. But it's really bothering me. Gosh dang it, man. No, it wasn't Space Run. It wasn't Clash and Slash. Wasn't Space Wars. Wasn't Galaga. I can't remember what it was. It was like, I don't know. The game made me think very similarly to like what the tower looked like when I first stumbled upon the tower. I'm gonna have to freaking find this. It's bothering me so bad. This is actually bothering me. Give me a moment. I'm finding this game. Wait, is this it? Hold on. Oh my gosh, seriously, I have to verify. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. I found it before. That's why it's making me mad, because I found it before. Somebody told me what it was in the chat of a live stream. But that was like probably like 6 months ago, 7 months ago, something like that. I can't remember. But I went and played it again, and I was like, oh, this game's actually kind of lame. But I remember when I was like 8 or 9 years old playing it on like my school computer, because they had like the old box computers, and you did like computer lab, you know? And you were supposed to be doing like typing games, but instead I just sat in the back of the class and played that freaking game. Oh, man. Well, we had better results. We went from 1345 to 1370. That's pretty good. Pretty good overall. How does your bracket look? Big Spartan, I think, looks really good. I'm happy with this. Spartan Junior, however, yeah, it's going to be rough. It's going to be a rough one. I didn't even check the battle conditions. What do we got? Ranged ultimate. Enemy attack speed. That one's going to suck. Yeah, Millers. I'll watch, definitely. Let's see. Can we claim anything? What do we got here? Nuke? Oh, there's the stupid nuke mission. I hate that mission. Why don't we try to do a milestone run? We haven't tried to do a milestone in a little bit. So we'll try. We'll see if we can get some results. Need to take out that. Adjust this down. We'll leave it there. Space Invaders? No. I cannot remember what it was to save my life. But it was such a fun game when I was like a little kid. Put the range card back in. Now we extend these orbs back to where they were. Okay. And now we just hope and pray. Hope and pray. There's an overcharge already. Is he already going to take second wind? Okay, good. We killed him. Okay. I think I'm just going to leave it on 2x speed. So why is your name DJ Tags? Last night, me and Tags were in the Discord server, which, by the way, if you're not in the Discord, what are you doing? Get in there. Join the Discord server. We almost have 4,300 people. Like 4,300 freaking people. How insane is that? We started this thing like a year and a half ago. And we already are halfway to 10,000 people. Sort of, almost. Anyway. DMs. Okay. What is that? What is that game? It was something, I don't know why, but the word Eden is like in my brain for some reason. I don't know. Still have second wind up. We maxed out health on Spartan Jr. Was a pinball game? Oh, I think I know the game that you're talking about, Pyro. Oh, okay.
Spartan in the zone, yeah, he light that fuse. Death wave top, it's the meta they choose. Golden Tower weak, yeah, it fall like glass. Step in the field, he don't ever come last. Hear the crowd roar when he drops that sound. Hear me out, yeah, the truth come round. Waves keep climbing, skies turn black. Hold your breath now, no turning back. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Bro, this is actually bothering me so much. It should not be bothering me this much. Whatever, I'm just leaving. Okay.
That is massive.
Oh crap, we already popped demon mode? Gosh dang it. That's what I get for using Flamebot. I just need to amplify. I need maxed out amplify bot so I can kill the stupid overcharge. Because I'm not tanking overcharge. Look at their freaking... Yeah, look at their damage. It already does 123 Q. Like, there is no tanking overcharge. They just murder you. I even put a crap load of investment into my EHP labs. My EHP labs are much more developed than they were. I also put quite a bit of investment into damage mitigation labs like Chronofield. What else? What else? Where is it? Chain Thunder right here. It does basically nothing. No, that's not it either. The like visuals of the games looked very similar to the tower. Like the enemies basically looked kind of similar to like how the orbs look. And it had this like retro kind of music. It was cool. Vector TD, what is that? Let's see. No, that's not it either. If I found the website that I used to play it on, maybe it was this website, crazygames.com. I can't remember. Was it on Cool Math Games? I forgot about this website. Pretty sure that's where I played the original Balloon Tower Defense.
Crash.
Oh, I forgot about this game. Fireboy and Water Girl. I forgot about that game. I used to play... Actually, wait, is that the same game or is that a different game? No, that's like a new version of the original game. But there was a fun game I used to play too. It was like... You had like two characters, a fire character and an ice character. You could like swap between them, I think. I don't know, kind of like Lego Star Wars style, where you swap between like the characters. Like when you need to jump high, you play Jar Jar. You guys know what I'm talking about. There's an old Facebook game I used to like too. It was called Ninja Wars, but they did away with it. It was really fun.
That is massive.
Okay. Early 2000s. Game where you have a spaceship that you upgrade and you have to defend your space station, and to win you have to kill the enemy balls. The balls have different colors and different colors and sizes, and each enemy ball does something different. To win, you have to kill the enemy ball base? I don't know. All right, come on, Gemini. Tell me what I need. Was it on Armor Games? Maybe it was on Armor Games. I can't remember. Let's go to the tower defense category, I guess. I don't know if it technically counted as a tower defense game. I really don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to find it. Gosh, freaking dang it. That makes me so mad. You guys don't understand. I have so much ADHD, and I also have a little bit of OCD probably. I don't know. So, like, if I can't figure something out, it just, like, bothers me to my core. And, like, I'm just jeopardizing the stream to freaking find this stupid game that I played when I was, like, 8 years old, and I can't freaking find it. Okay. Pretty sure I originally found it in Reddit somewhere. Somebody was talking about it. Everybody was also looking for the same game. Look at the link I sent, pretty much what you're saying. Did you send a link? Let me see, Chopperino. Let me scroll up a little bit. I I don't see a link, Chopperino. The space game? Did you send it on Discord? Yeah, that is not it, Chopperino. They have balls in their face like Rick and Morty. Oh. Why did you say balls louder? I don't know. Okay, look, we don't have to go through the details, okay? No, that's not it, Study Mage. It's okay, I'll find it. What I should have done is once I found it the first time, I should have made a video being like, hey, this is what I found. Or I'm just going to have to go back through the old live streams and figure out where it was. There's an overcharge. We're screwed. Lucky Death Defy. And we're just dead. Okay, that's fine. 10 Death Defies. Okay. What if we just go to freaking 5 times game speed and hope for the best? Already got 1 Death Defy. Let's go. Spartan Jr. is still going strong. Kirkle's already in promotion territory. Black Wolf as well. Good stuff, good stuff. Everyone is game hunting for you. It was just this tiny little freaking game that it's like, it's so basic. You can upgrade like the cannon on your gun. You can upgrade, or yeah, you can upgrade the like cannon on your little spaceship. You can upgrade the speed. And then it also had like a shield mechanic that allows you to like basically tank so much damage from the enemy balls. Cluster balls? Cluster ball? No. Oh, that wasn't it either. Okay, the stream is officially paused until I figure out what the frickin' hell this game is called. Oh! Wait! Wait! Hold on. Hold on. Oh! Okay, I found it! Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. All right, check this out, guys. This is the game. It's called Ether War. Look, I'll show you guys. Is it going to let me play it? I hope I don't get a copyright. Oh
Visit candystand.com for the hottest games online.
Holy crap, how do I mute this? Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, this is the game. Okay, hold on. Let me mute this really quickly. I I forgot the music is super, super loud. And I'm probably gonna get a copyright claim. Okay. All right, so check this out. This is the freaking game. It's on Newgrounds. It's called Ether War. Somebody help me remember this. Ether War. So check it out. You go to play a game. Primary objective, destroy giant red balls. The enemies are balls, and they look like the orbs from the tower. Destroy the giant red broad mother, I guess. The broad mother creates gastrous orb-shaped enemies, aka balls, varying in color and size. Okay, secondary objective, protect your space station. So you have to protect your space station while you're trying to kill the enemy frickin' balls. Collect green ether orbs from fallen enemies. Okay, you guys get the picture. All right, check this out. So you shoot like that, and you can upgrade. Hold on, let me go and kill some stuff first. Okay, so yeah, you kill these little orbs. This is your space station. Then you go this way, and then the enemy base is this thing right here. It's like, oh god. Okay, well we're already dead, so that's fine. But okay. How do I come back? Okay, I'm back. Look, you can upgrade allied units, which basically are additional little ships that you get. You can upgrade your cannon to have multiple shots. Smart missiles. There's smart missiles in this game. Look, smart missiles. Secondary cannons, which are on your actual little ship. You can upgrade your engine speed, the cannon itself, how much damage it does. The shield, so you can be tanky. And then repulsion shield, I guess maybe it reflects damage or something. I don't freaking know. But anyway, check this out. But yeah, technically, I'm pretty sure you can't actually lose this game. I don't think. Let's see. Is there a way I can... Let's actually pause it. You guys need the full experience here. So let me just lightly increase the music. There we go. Okay. All right. We're now playing this game. The tower's on hold temporarily. I'm going to relive my 9-year-old childhood here for a moment. So yeah, we're just going to kill all these freaking balls. The blue balls, you know, nobody likes blue balls. So, yeah, they're really fast and small and hard to hit. So yeah, the enemy, you can see there's a little mini-map. They orbit around your base. And you can see my shield in the top left. Okay. This game is called Ether War. This is my childhood. I can't remember the best strategy, but I think... Okay, we have enough to upgrade something. Actually, I'm gonna wait until I get smart missiles. We're gonna go the smart missile build. I'm gonna show you that smart missiles are actually S tier in this game. You gotta kill all the stuff. But I remember the soundtrack in this game. It made me think of like Tron Legacy, you know, like the movie that came out in like the mid 2000s or something. I don't know. Pretty bad movie in the grand scheme of things, but I don't know. I liked it as a kid. Yeah, and these balls, they have like a lot of health, right? Because they're protecting the mother. Okay, we're halfway to getting smart missiles. We're about to get smart missiles, everybody. Oh my god. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Spartan Jr. is still alive, by the way. I'm paying attention, I promise. Maybe. I don't know. I could be lying. Oh, no, 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 no. Nah, we're good. We're good. We're cooking with gas now. Yeah, see? Isn't this game so fun? And it makes me think of the tower. When I first saw the ad for the tower, it made me think of it because, look, whenever like you kill a boss enemy, they explode. Like all of these enemies, they're exploding, you know? The enemy's upgraded. Yeah, I'll be... Oh crap, now we got the little spinny balls. They're even harder to kill. See? This game's fun. Okay, we have enough for smart missiles. Whoops. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's unlock smart missiles. We got smart missiles, everybody. Look. Watch them. They actually do stuff. If you can't aim, just shoot your smart missiles at them. Look. They don't stand a chance. Wait. Let me quickly go check out the chat and make sure that we're not missing anything. Smart missiles for the W. Yeah, so... That was loud. Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, that was the old game that I used to play when I was a kid. And the tower, it made me think of the tower. I don't know. Like, you can see whenever you kill a boss or whatever else, right? They explode, you know? Even like the flamebot animation, it kind of looks like that game. It was just nostalgia, okay? It's a stupid little flash game, but it's fun, okay? Yeah, I'll put the link in the chat if anybody wants to play it. But that game was my childhood, and it got me into the whole idea of like, okay, I have base, I defend base, and I kill enemy base, you know? Just the classic sort of essence of like tower defense. You have a base, you protect your base by killing the enemies. Ugh. God. Okay. Somebody remember that. Somebody remember that next time. Good news, everyone. No Overwatch today. We are playing a Flash game. Yeah, right. I'm just going to... yeah, if you guys want to see me finish the game, we will do that on Twitch here in a little bit. So, nothing wrong with playing Flash games, LOL. Thank you. Thank you. You should hold an event in Discord playing a game titled Throwback to My 9-Year-Old Era. So that's why you went military, LOL. Yeah. I mean, partially. I also used to be a lot more patriotic than I am nowadays. I've kind of became quite pessimistic with all the like recent world events and so on. But I used to be super, super patriotic. Like 4th of July used to be my favorite holiday. But then I became a history buff and started actually looking into everything. And I was like, oh, we've kind of screwed a lot of stuff up. We've done a lot of good too, of course, but the world's kind of like evil, you know? Okay. Anyway, sorry. I totally screwed over the live stream, man. I spent the good part of like 30 minutes trying to find that stupid game. Oh. Help me remember next time I'm looking for it. It's called Ether Wars. You see, in my brain, for some reason I was thinking Eden, because Eden is also like a space game, right? There's a game called Eden that's like a mobile game, I think. But it's Ether Wars. I guess the E sound just like was stuck in my brain. I don't know. But yeah, that is the game. Honestly, I hate to say it, but it's probably more lame than all of the games that you guys put in the chat. Oh, man. We were engaging in finding the game for you as well. I loved playing this aquarium game where you feed fish and they give you coins. Ooh, coins, you say. Haha. Econ is king. Sounds good to me. Oh, man. I used to play this Necromancer incremental game called Incromancer. Oh, that's a fun play on words. Go on Newgrounds and play Onslaught. It's like the tower, but it's about 1,000 versions older. What? Okay, hold on. We'll go to Newgrounds, and the game is called Onslaught. There's a bunch of games called Onslaught. Okay, we're going back. All right. Haku, which of these Onslaught games is it? Oh, wait. Let's do games. Is it this? I went to games. Here, let me actually just type it this way and see. Let's see what he said. Still have it on stream. Onslaught, but it's like 1,000 versions older. Okay. Orbital Onslaught? Is that it? Is it the orbital one? I'll DM you. Okay, cool. Very cool. Yeah, please do. Please do. Let me open Discord back up. Ether Wars. Or Ether War. Thank you, Study. Thank you for the DM. Now I'll have to remember. Next time I'm looking for that game for nostalgia purposes, somebody just remind me to check Study Mage's DM. Oh man, I'm so happy I found that game again. It's like, it's such a weird game, and the movement mechanics are kind of tricky because it has like a lingering, because you're flying like a spaceship, right? So like you're in space, so it just continues to move even after you've stopped moving. But, oh man, I'm so happy. That actually makes me so happy I found the game. Spartan Jr. still doing stuff. We are still kicking it. Probably start working on wall health a little bit. I loved this little 8-bit one called Realm of the Mad God. Oh, Realm of the Mad God, yeah. Dude, I have that on my computer. I literally have it on my computer. Kirkle, we played it in the Discord for quite a while. Yeah, we played it for a while in the Discord server. Everybody's moved on now to this game called Idle Hero TD. It's another tower defense game. But, all right, let's check out this game, Onslaught. Hopefully it's not freaking obnoxiously loud. Let's just take a look. Let me resize this. Okay. This actually reminds me of this other really old tower defense game that I used to play when I was a kid. So I automatically start with all of the stuff upgraded, I guess. I don't know. Are we killing them? How do I upgrade? What do I do? What am I missing? Do I have to, like, touch them? So they do a big loop, I guess, and then they go this way. Bro, my towers suck. They're not doing anything. Bro, this dude's gonna kill us. Oh no. Guys, shoot him. Shoot him. Did we lose? Are we... I don't understand. Am I winning? How do I upgrade my characters? Also, what are all of these people? I think we're winning, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, that is that game. The towers have synergies and upgrades. It is loud, kinda. Ah, I got you. There's supposed to be a menu option. The game's bugged. Okay. Summer tower vibes. Okay. Guys, Study Mage just made a song, so we're going to go ahead and listen to it really quickly. It's called Summer Tower Vibes. Let's listen. Oh. Okay, Study. I see you cooking up some stuff. Hey, Helmet. Sup? What's up yourself? Ugh.
Just good vibes rolling and the music turned up, hanging in the towel like we on a whole view. Nothing in the world better than a night with the crew. We're not thinking about tomorrow, just the moment, just the sound. Side by side we keep it going, hands up, never coming down. Tower nights, we're chilling with friends, living it up like we never wanted to end. Spartan on deck and the stars all blast. We're young, we're loud, and we're having a blast. Tower nights, yeah, we're feeling so free. So hard, like this is all we need. One more round, let the good times last. Spartan in the tower and what happened.
You can't see me right now, Study, but I am 100% head bobbing right now.
Spartan in the tower and we're having a blast. Jokes in the chat and the jokes hit hard. Everybody hyped up underneath the stars. No drama, no pressure, just a perfect scene. Digital skyline and the cool blue gleam. We're dancing in the silence between the game sounds, talking about life while the night spins round. Every little second got a memory made, golden like the light when the sun starts to fade. We're not thinking about tomorrow, just the moment.
He's lying.
Side by side we keep it going, hands up, never coming down. Tower nights, we're chilling.
He's totally dancing in his chair. Oh. No. Spartan in the tower, and we're having a blast. Let's go. All right, everybody, let's hear it for Study. Yeah. Study Mage. I like it, dude. I like it. I like it. Apparently they moved to a phone app too. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Ether War is definitely not on a phone. It's lost in the internet on one website in particular. The Newgrounds, whatever. But what is my highest waves in this? I don't even know. 325. Okay. Not bad. We're still kind of doing good on Spartan Jr. Getting close. So that is massive. Sorry, I'm not a very good singer. Ugh. This is the kind of music I would totally listen to when I was a kid. Nice, nice. I didn't even bother to listen to the second option. This one just sounded too good. By the way, 2601 milestone on tier 18. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I gotta try to get the tier 19 milestone at some point. The 4500. Hear me out. Yeah, you guys are welcome. You didn't know I could sing, did you? I've got some hidden talents that a lot of you guys don't know. I'm basically really good at singing. That is massive. See? Right there. I just did it. All right, well, we hit a personal best on tier 21. Can we continue? Or is an overcharge going to ruin our day? Probably that, but it's okay. Also, guys, I'm probably going to end this stream relatively soon. Probably whenever we die here on this big Spartan run. But if you guys want, I'm going to send you guys over to tags. Oh, crap. I just realized I have auto perks on. Whoops. Okay. I did not think that through. It's fine. But yeah. So I'll send you guys over to tags whenever we end up dying here. Little quick plug to the sponsors. There's Moo Player, the emulator that I'm currently using to record this. If you want to check it out, hit the link in the chat. Likewise, LDCloud, the cloud phone solution that I use for night runs, for when I'm out and about, when I'm not recording videos. Feel free to check that out as well. They frequently have pretty good sales going on, so if you try to look into it and there's no sale going on, you can always join their Discord server, and they frequently announce sales in there as well, so just keep that in mind. And then also creator code 300, you guys already know. Please support the tribe, the 300 Spartans. Leonidas. Anyway, please use creator code 300 in the web store, especially the web store. I get a little bit more of a commission that way. And you guys get 10% more gems, so it's really a win-win. And last but not least, if you're not already in the Discord, what are you doing? Get in here. We're having a blast. Join the server. We've got a community of a ton of different people from all different places of the earth and maybe elsewhere. Who knows? But it's a really good place. Go join the Discord. We've got tower resources. We've got a mentor program. We've also got voice channels where I usually will hang out at least once a day if I'm available and just hang out with people and talk. So yeah, don't be a stranger. Join the Discord server. We're actually going a lot farther than I thought we would. I don't want to jinx it, of course, but
I'm very, very excited. Hear me out.
hear me out, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. So that is massive. Such a good song. Let's go back to the tower vibes. The summer tower vibes, I should say. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I just realized I haven't asked you guys how your tournaments have gone. Have you guys done good? Have you guys even done it yet? The cutoff is here in about 3 hours, basically. So if you haven't already done it, go ahead and do it because I don't want you guys to miss out. Yeah, 4 hours left to join. So don't miss out on stones, especially if you're free to play. Do every single tournament. Even if you have to run it with your farming setup and you're not able to like get it set up in time for a tournament setup, like slop on some quick tournament cards, put like second wind demon mode in, and then frickin' go for it. Upload that song to Spotify now. I don't know how to upload things to Spotify. I've thought about doing a YouTube playlist and like just leaving it unlisted, I guess. Posting a whole bunch of the songs on YouTube, and then having a playlist made so I could just, you know, run the playlist basically, have that play. But the issue is the YouTube, like even if it's unlisted, I still get freaking ads on it. I don't know why. Even if I have like monetization turned off. I don't know if that's just me or if that's you guys too, but it's kind of annoying. Are the chips random? What do you mean are the chips random? I'm sorry, I don't understand. My tournament has been a struggle, getting 75 more waves than normal and barely beating the Legends threshold to getting relegated to champs. Yeah. You're in a tough spot, Cody. And you're not the only one. Like, I know Study is kind of in that same kind of boat of like, one bad bracket can push you back to champions. And even a good bracket, like, it's still going to be hard to get close to like keys, you know, rank 15 plus. So it's hard, and it's only gotten harder. It just sucks kind of all across the board. I'm hoping one of my, I'm not going to say it's an official prediction, but I would love to see some kind of mythic tournament league introduced. I think that would be nice. Because right now, quite frankly, Legends is just too competitive, and that is trickling down to all the way down to like even Gold League. I have heard people in Gold. Actually, wait, is it Gold? Can you get demoted out of Plat? I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure somebody in Gold said that they saw a like Champions guy in their bracket. But maybe I'm thinking Platinum. I can't remember. Platinum, you will sometimes see Legends players in your bracket for some reason. Like, how does that even make sense? Sorry, I sent before I finished my sentence. In the guild store, there are 2 chips on the bottom. Do they refresh? I want fetch, but it isn't one of the options. Yes, they do refresh. So we got fetch available for like 2 or 3 of them in a row. Then we got summon for like 2 or 3 of them in a row. And then now we're gonna probably get these other 2 for like 2 or 3. But yeah, they do kind of circulate around. You can demote to gold from Plat. Okay, thank you. So I'm not crazy. I've seen Legends before. Bro, you have not seen a Legends player in your gold tournament. Don't even tell me that. If that's the case, something went severely wrong for that dude. Oh crap, we died on Spartan Jr.? I was not paying attention and we did not use demon mode. Whoops. Oh man, it's okay. What did we get? Oh, we were so close to beating Grim Reaper, except he's probably still going. That's fine. I'm in Platinum. I got you. Screenshots and send it. I'm in gold right now. I have 2 guys in my bracket. One was Champs 14 and the other was Champs 16. Dude, what the heck? What the heck is happening with tournaments? Just getting exceedingly more challenging. Okay, we need to max out Summon. Summon is actually super valuable. I don't know. I might actually respec. Kind of want to respec out a Fetch, to be honest. Summon is just so valuable for coins. Like, Fetch is nice because you get a bunch of other stuff, but I don't know. Send it in Spartan's Discord. Yeah, we have a tournament text channel where you can share and have people like feel the same things that you're feeling. Oh, I know what the problem is. Gosh dang it. Why did nobody tell me to put my EHP cards back? Whoops. Yeah, I left health off and I also left extra defense off that whole time. Whoops. Oh well. But on the bright side, we got a new personal best on tier 21. So that's good. 95 stones. I'm not going to complain about that. Absolutely not. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn right around and put them... Aw, dang it. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn right around, go to the store, buy this thing, and then we're going to turn right back around and do this. Boom. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. We're doing it. We almost have another spotlight angle. We were too invested in looking for Ether War. Yeah, I know, right? Speaking of Ether War, I think we might open up the Twitch stream by playing that. I don't know. We'll see. But I am going to be going live on Twitch pretty much right after this, so feel free to follow me over there if you want to. If you don't want to watch, you don't have to, but I'd appreciate a follow. I'm trying to get to 200 followers. We're getting semi-close. My biggest detriment right now is I suck at talking and playing a video game at the same time. But we'll see. Anyway, that is going to be a wrap for this Tower Tournament stream. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. Yeah. I guess I don't really have much more to say. I'm going to send you guys over to Tags because, you know, he's probably going to be live for another, like, freaking 8 hours. Who knows? So I'm going to send you guys over to Tags. Be sure to tell him hi. Tell him Spartan says hi, or I don't know, something. You guys can get creative with it. But let's get some 07s in the chat. 07s in the chat. W stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. And like always, I will see you guys later.